It's kombucha time. So we've prepared all the fruit. I've taken a pH reading of the kombucha and it's at about 2.8. So we're going to bottle it up now, add the fruit for it to carbonate. We have to back sweeten. So it'll be about 4 days then and it should be ready to drink. Here we are with the kombucha, and this is the new SCOBY that's formed. This is the new one. This will become, in time now, this will become the mother. So we're going to put that in here and see if we can get the other one out, the larger one. So this is a thick one, this is, oh there we are. So there we are. So they both out. I'm just going to add a bit of kombucha to that now as a starter for the next batch. We've just added the fruit to the bottles. I've done some glass bottles. This one is ginger and lemon. This one would be raspberry and raspberry jam. That's mango juice and a couple of raspberry. And this one's just going to be a plain. And these plastic ones, I've done a couple in PET bottles from the homebrew. But what it is, once you add the kombucha to this, you can give it a little squeeze to see how much carbonation is going on. But with a glass you can't, so you've got to open it and that releases the gas like. So I do a couple of plastic PET bottles, so you can just judge how much carbonation is going on. And this one's just a mango. And this one is lemon and ginger again. And we see how far we'll get now with this. So we've had roughly 6 pints of kombucha. As I said, 4 days now and they should be ready to drink. And the best thing about this, it'll be sugar free, so the kids can have it. And they do quite like it. It's better for them than the Coke and the Pops. As I said, it's going to be sugar free because the SCOBYs eat all the sugar. But it's still fermenting in the bottles now, so you're looking for a sweet and sour taste. And you have to judge it by your own taste now. There's the next batch of tea. So there's 6 tea bags in there and about a pound of sugar. That's the next batch now for the next batch of kombucha. So this is the glass. I haven't washed the glass. I've left the remnants of the last batch in because all the goodness is in there. And it's a probiotic drink. So there's the SCOBYs ready to go in. And we've done well. We had 6 bottles. I like it, I do. It's a very nice refreshing drink. But as I said, this one is just a plain one. The plain kombucha tea. It's a fermented tea, it is. And this one is just a little bit of raspberry jam and raspberries. That's a couple of that's a bit of jam and a bit of mango juice. Lemon and ginger, that's really nice. It's just like ginger ale when it's finished, so it's really nice and refreshing, that one is. And this one is just a plain mango and raspberry jam and a few whole raspberries. And ginger and lemon. So we're all ready for the next batch now. I've got 5 just bog standard tea bags in a bowl over there. I'm not going to do an exact recipe. So I'm going to put, you'll see now, roughly say that amount of sugar. It's roughly 3/4 pound, say. And 5 tea bags. So just boil the kettle now, and I just do this just to dilute the sugar, like. Let's just get a spoon. So we've got the sugar and the tea bags. It's just to disperse the sugar. And what I'll do now, you leave it cool down. You make your tea and it's got to be cold. You can't put any warm tea on top of a SCOBY because it'll just kill it. So what I'll do now, I'm not going to wait all day. I'm going to leave it just steep and get a bit stronger. And I'm going to top this up with cold water from the tap. And we just pour that into the gallon jar. We'll put about 3/4 of a gallon of tea in the jar. And then we'll add the SCOBY and a bit of starter liquid, which is from the hotel, the SCOBY hotel. This is very strong stuff. This is just to feed the SCOBYs over the year, like. So we'll use a bit of that. It's just to bring the pH down a bit so it don't go mildew. Once I've had a batch of kombucha that's gone, the SCOBY's picked up mildew and mould and everything. You have to discard the lot then. So this will cool down now. This will steep for 10 minutes and then I'll top it up with cold water. Right. The tea is cold. We've added it to the jar. We've topped it up with water, and we've put the starter juice from a previous batch. So we're just going to add the SCOBY now. So this is the SCOBY going in. That's just going to sit there, and that'll ferment now for about a week. I'm going to take a pH reading. What they say, you try and get it under 4.5, and it should not get any mold then. So I'm going to put that pH meter in. I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't see it. Oh, it's low. It's at, you can't really see. It must have gone now. It's 296 there. It was at about 320. So I'll leave this in for a week now to ferment, and I'll bottle it up then when it's just under 3, because it's still fermenting. I'll put it in a bottle with some fruit or some ginger for a second ferment for about 3 or 4 days for it to carbonate. That's if you like sparkling kombucha. Now I like sparkling kombucha, so I give it about 3 or 4 days in the bottle and it'll be fizzy kombucha. Now this was big in the 70s and the 80s. Everybody was drinking it. It's a probiotic drink. Apparently it's got good bacteria. It's like that Yakult yogurt. It's good bacteria for the guts and it's supposed to be very good for you. And it's making a comeback at the moment, and it's very expensive. So you're better off making a batch yourself. This all it costs is the sugar and a couple of tea bags. So that's nothing. As I said, I'll get about, out of this is gallon batch, so I'll get about 5 pints. So I'll do an update later on when it's when I bottle it up. Right, it's all done now, so we're going to store it in a quiet, dark space. I said for a week, and we'll check for a week and then we'll bottle it. But you have to leave it breathe. So you put a cloth over the top, like, not the lid, just to keep the bugs off it. And we'll bottle it now in about a week. It's our third day of carbonation, so we're just going to try this bottle of mango kombucha. We'll see how much fizz we got. That didn't sound very promising, was it? So we're going to try it now anyway, just to see if there's any and there's not a lot of fizz there. So I think I can leave that for a few more days. I'm just going to have a little check now. Ooh. There's not a lot of carbonation in at the moment, so there's a few bubbles but not many, but it's lovely though. So I can have a taste of this now. we can taste the mango. It just needs, I would say, another 2 days of carbonation. They'd be spot on. But it's nice enough though.